everybody, it is me, Candice Girls Vlogs. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Okay, so I've chosen to do my vlog outside the house today because it is very fresco. Hangin kaayo siya actually. But anyway, welcome back to my YouTube channel and my Facebook page. If you are new here, welcome. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and also the bell so that the next time I come out with a vlog, you will be notified. What are we going to talk about today? Yes, you've got it right. This is another flight attendant edition. Okay, so I am going to give you the top 10 things you need to know before applying for EMIRATES. If you got that and you are interested, stick around. We are back and today we are talking about the top 10 things you need to know before applying for EMIRATES. For those that do not know what EMIRATES is, it is actually one of the biggest airlines. It is in Dubai. Okay, you will be based in Dubai, so that comes with my number one thing that you actually need to know. Mamuyo mo sa Dubai. Huwag kayo ma-shock kung sabihin sa inyo na welcome to EMIRATES. Here's your ticket to the UAE. Okay, so yes, number one, you need to know that you will be living in Dubai. When I joined EMIRATES, it was my first time to be living outside of the Philippines, away from my family, and Dubai was amazing. That brings me to number two, which is your accommodation. Okay, so your accommodation is actually free. Okay, and it's amazing because when you get there, you're so welcomed. It's so windy. You're so welcomed when you get there. They pick you up from the airport. You have your chauffeur driver that will get your luggage and everything, and then he will send you to your accommodation. When you're new, you get a 3-bedroom accommodation or a 2-bedroom accommodation. So yes, you will be living with other people. So that is why, if you remember in my last video, I did mention that you need to get along with different cultures, different people. You need to know how to fit in. So ayaw pag inape. Another thing that's amazing about the accommodation is that yes, you do get your own room. You get your own bedroom. It is a queen-size bed. With that, they give you kitchenware, they give you snacks. So they gave us a good week's load of food, which is free, and so on and so forth. You get your own bed, you have your closet, you have your bed sheets, pillows, basically everything that you need to start off your life in Dubai. You will be living with different people. When I arrived in Dubai, it was a 2-bedroom accommodation and I was living with another Australian. It was pretty weird because when I got there, she was so nice and everything, and then after a month she resigned. I had the 2-bedroom accommodation all to myself for I think a good 3 months before another newbie came along, another Abenishu came along, and she was French. I think when you become a regular, you do get the option to move out and to bid to live with friends and so on and so forth. But that's a different topic. If you do want me to talk about that, please do let me know in the comment section below. When you join EMIRATES, I know that during the interview process or during the hiring process, nagpapakita sila ng mga video na sobrang ganda, as in sobrang prinsesa ang dating ng mga cabin crew, because those cabin crew are actually in first class, in the first class cabin. However, I want you to know that your entry point with EMIRATES is in economy. You can work in economy with a good record for a year and a half, 2 years, and then you can opt to go to business class, which is the next level. I think it's a good start point because then you would be like knocked over. You will become a jack of all trades. They will train you to do everything on that aircraft. You will be a first aider, caregiver. a waiter, you will be a hero. You could be a mechanic by all means, as long as when you are in the air, you take care of that cabin. So yes, the pilots are the head of the flight because our lives are basically in their hands because they are flying the aircraft. However, you are the eyes and ears of whatever happens in that cabin. So yes, firefighter, first aider, midwife, because people do give birth on board. Have I told you that? I think I have. You'd be surprised that not a lot of people know this, but we work at odd hours. We work at any time of the day. There is no such thing as a shift to us because we can be working for a minimum 8 hours to a maximum of 20 hours. So that's another thing that you need to know before you apply, not only with Emirates, but with any airline in the world, yeah? Because believe it or not, I did fly. Meron ako nakalipad na ibang lahi. Tapos sabi niya, I didn't sign up for this. So parang ako, what did you sign up for? Parang ganun. Kasi nagre-reklamo siya na wala siyang tulog lagi, ang pangit ng schedule, ganyan. But you really do need to know that that's what you're up for. You're not up for just nag-model ka lang sa airport, ganyan, tapos nagpapaganda ka lang. No, no, no. It's not that. That is not what you're signing up for. You are signing up for a really hard job to do, and it does take a toll on your body. This is the exciting thing about Emirates. I know there's a lot of airlines nowadays that do have this as well, but Emirates was the first. Okay, so we do have a state-of-the-art training facility. May it be for firefighting, you will be fighting real fires. May it be for emergency procedures and evacuation. They have the state-of-the-art simulator that makes you feel like what severe turbulence actually feels like. You will be, okay, I'm gonna say that last because it goes on to my next number. But yes, with the state-of-the-art facility, they will make sure it comes to a point that you really need to feel what it's like to be on board. What are the alarms? What alarms do you need to look out for? How do you fight a fire on board? What is the right angle of the extinguisher? So on and so forth. They really want you to be in that state of mind, that this is what could happen on board. And what I was about to say last was, you will feel what it feels like to be swimming in the ocean. So yes, they do have a swimming pool that is the exact temperature as the Pacific Ocean. It is freezing. When you join, you will swim. Will you swim laps? Would you have to do freestyle? Would you need to be a professional swimmer and do butterfly and all of that? No. The minimum thing that you need to do is, number one, don't panic in the bloody water. Please do not panic. Kasi meron akong nakasama sa training, nagpanic siya. Sobrang nagpanic siya. I know, hindi siya nakakatawa because, you know, maybe during that time she wasn't feeling herself or anything, but she really 100% panicked. Wherein the trainer had to dive into the water to get her out of the water because it came to a point wherein she went underneath the raft and everything. It was crazy. They will be watching you in the ab initio training when you're new. So, wag ka matakot sa tubig. You have to not panic when you're inside the water. Yes, you will be wearing life vests or life jackets. They will teach you how to huddle and how to do signals in the water and everything like that, and they will let you get into the raft. So you need to get the feel of how you climb into that raft. Ang hirap. It's so hard. I remember, grabe, parang, oh my gosh, do I really need to work out for this? Ang hirap kaya because you need to carry your body weight, and your body weight plus wet. Another thing that you really need to know, because ang daming nagre-resign dahil dito because they get like shocked and everything. You do have a period which is called the probation period. So the probation period is a good 6 months of your life with Emirates. And during this 6 months, you do not have leave whatsoever. You cannot go home. So please do not even try to say, oh, I've got 2 days off, I'm gonna sneak peek. Try my best to get home and back. thing is, you need to think future wise. What if your flight gets cancelled coming back to Dubai? What if you're delayed? What if you don't get to your next flight, which is work? You're gonna get fired. So don't even try. Suck it up for the first 6 months. Suck it up. Be brave, be strong, be independent, okay? Live without your family for 6 months. I know it takes forever, and yes, you are gonna go crazy and have all of these doubts and loneliness and everything, but it's only 6 months. On your 7th month, book that ticket. Yes, baby?
Can I tell you something?
Yeah?
Atten's not with me. She doesn't want to play with me.
But you're all right up there?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all right then. That's okay. Yeah, you're brave. Love you. She's by herself in her room. Next thing that you really need to know is that every year you have what we call a recurrent exam. Yes, this is yearly. So why do they do this? Is it to annoy you and pick your brain cells? Yeah, it kind of is, so that you kind of are refreshed and you remember the things that you've learned in your ab initio training. However, this is also to renew your license. Emergency procedures license, they actually do give you licenses to tell the authorities that you do have the rights to operate on board, not only to serve, but also in emergency procedures, to hold a fire extinguisher, to do first aid, to open up the door, to use the slide in an evacuation, so on and so forth. So that's what this recurrent training is all about. So yes, you will become a resident of the United Arab Emirates. Thus, you need to follow the rules and regulations, and you need to respect how they live in Dubai. Yes, they are open. Yes, they do accept different cultures, different religions, and so on and so forth. However, there are main rules and regulations of a Muslim country, of an Islamic country, that you need to abide to, okay? Especially during the month of Ramadan, okay? You really do need to respect them. You really do need to know and research about this. They do expect this from you. So respeto lang, mga girls and boys, o diba? Okay, so yes, those are the top 10 things that you need to know before you apply for Emirates. If you've jotted down these notes and you know that you can abide to them and you won't be shocked anymore pagdating mo ng Dubai, well, there you go. Mwah! Once again, this is Candice Vlogs, your friendly flight attendant. Peace out.